Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with a growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcast and content creators.
Detroit Coffee Lodge, located at 19737 James Cousin Freeway. Make yourself comfortable, just like home. Sandwiches made with love. Some of the best gourmet coffee around. Give us a call, 313-340-0960. Detroit Coffee Lodge, 19737 James Cousin Freeway. We gather, we share, we spread love at Detroit Coffee Lodge. Go to www.detroitcoffeelodge.com. Stay up to date with what we got going on. Or check us out on Instagram or Facebook, Detroit Coffee Lodge.
The content you're about to hear is a part of a paid programming segment. The views, opinions, and statements expressed belong solely to the sponsor and do not reflect those of Podcastic or its host. This segment is for informational and promotional purposes only and should not be considered as advice or endorsement. Listener discretion is advised.
Oh yeah, into the world of Mocha Aesthetics. Located at 19376 James Cousin, Detroit, Michigan. It's a sanctuary where self-care meets luxury. We provide a safe, comfortable, and relaxing environment where you can unwind while receiving top-quality service. From expert Brazilian waxes to meticulous Russian manicures. Call and make your appointment now, 248-910-3537.
Guest appearances, cause you experience us on the cusp of blowing up. Boom. Wake up, wake up. Rising Pride Morning
Show. Wake up, Zoom, please. Hey, wake up. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Wake up, guys. Happy Monday. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. I am your girl, Miss Brenda Chanel. And we have a very exciting show for you today. It's Monday, you know. I got my girl, Jay, with me.
What up, though?
And don't forget your Miles here.
Yeah.
Here. I don't know if y'all were looking for him or not, but he is here.
Yeah.
Miles, please.
No.
No.
Nobody wants to hear
I'm
that.
saying, oh yeah. How y'all weekend? Why y'all playing?
I'm still waking up. Wake up.
You still?
No, I had a good weekend. Like I said, I did something every single day this weekend, so I'm exhausted. Jay, you said you did something every day this weekend too, didn't you?
I did do something every day this weekend. I worked. And actually it felt good. I hadn't worked with him over the weekend for a minute, so it really actually felt good.
Good.
Okay.
You know, my people at Costco and shit. Yeah, I love my
Sponsors.
Didn't she say she wasn't gonna say nothing?
Yeah,
Today was gonna be the day I could get away with something.
I'm waking up. Yeah.
She waking
Go
up.
to sleep. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
That probably won't never happen if the microphone's in front. I've got to be up. I have to talk to the microphone. Miles, don't be inappropriate sponsorship. I'm talking about an actual microphone.
Okay. Hey.
What is that you're drinking this morning?
Clove water.
Clove water. Is it helping by any chance?
Yeah, it's to purify your blood.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you doing better? Because you know last week was quite a week for you.
I'm feeling quite better. Yeah, I'm feeling on. I mean, I'm at about 80%. You know.
Okay.
That's all. About 80%.
80 is better than 10.
Yeah. Well, I was down like about 25. No, bullshit. I was about 15.
He was more like 7. Sean P said that he's glad that you're here.
Hey, I'm glad to be here, Sean. Thank you. Sean, they put when people post something like, pray for my boy.
Yeah, I was very upset at Dice for doing that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't tell anyone where Miles was at. I just felt like the podcast crew kind of knew what was going on.
I didn't either.
And I didn't even tell the group chat.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I know it was put in the group chat, but I didn't even tell
damn Dice Clark.
I just kept it.
Damn. Okay.
Well, I just kept it under wraps because we didn't know what was going on.
Right.
And I don't like to scare people unless I know what's going on.
Right.
Yeah. But when he posted it, everybody started, what's going on with Miles?
Man.
I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm trying to keep everything under wraps unless it's time for me to tell everybody.
No.
So it's all over Facebook.
Yeah, like, my boy said, hey, man, I called you direct. Like, can you just tell people you're okay? Because I know you're okay, because you're okay.
You
Well,
see,
I
I
didn't
didn't
think you
even
were
reach
telling
out to
her.
you, Brittany, this time.
No, because I was already reached out to, and I
Okay.
felt like it wasn't. It's like, all right, let's just kind of wait and see.
Yeah.
What's going on before we go scare everybody in the podcast
Is he
world.
dead yet? I was like,
Who said that?
Better not be nobody.
I said, that's how haters be like, is he dead yet?
I didn't think anything like that. I knew.
Oh, so
Because I
Brittany
knew
just
from the
let you
show.
know she one of your haters.
No, I don't ever think anything like that.
Sean P said, I got so many calls about Miles Dixon. Hey, listen, my bag. It ain't, that's damn Dice. Dice Clark. I can't wait till I get him back.
Well, listen, and then he posted the picture all
Yeah.
sad. Like, don't do that.
Like that picture gonna be my obituary. Like,
Right.
That's how he posted the picture. But that's what I'm saying. I didn't tell anyone because I'm like, no, he's gonna be fine.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
But the funny part is that is a picture I use for my obituary.
Well, that's the picture he prayers up for my man Miles. Like, what is?
It didn't make no sense. Today's topic is gonna be
Well,
kind
no. You ain't tell us how your weekend went. Don't be up in our business.
went
Gonna be up in yours too.
It's been very slow. Because no, I had
He came and it went.
Yeah, it came and went. No, seriously, Friday was like my first day really back working.
I talked to you on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, but it was back working like.
No, I know, but I know I talked to you this weekend.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you caught me in the middle of my male stripper review too.
That is not what I caught you.
I created a whole new stripper bar called Saggies for people over 50. for people over 50.
Stop talking to me.
And it's just called
Something
Saggies.
I will not bite the bait today. Okay.
Oh my God! But that would be funny, wouldn't it? Be
No.
Brittany, you don't think so?
I have nothing to say.
Anyway,
Saggies. What the hell?
It's saggies. I mean, things sag once you get older. Anyway, so Brittany, I'm loving your hair. Have you decided? I'm loving your hair. Is that a particular style now? I mean, it's nice.
I mean,
is
it's
it the
gonna be
old
here for a
Brandy?
minute.
Is it the old Brandy? Remember when Brandy first came out? She had
That's
to
all
have
Brandy wore was braids.
Yes.
To
But to be
hide
honest-
the head. She had to have the
I don't think
head.
that's the case. I think during that time,
Swole.
especially with black women,
know
they
what?
didn't have a lot of
has a
hairstylists
round
taking
face.
care of our hair in that business.
Very
They
true.
now have more black women in the industry that's taking care of our hair because a lot of people here got messed up.
Yeah, especially Michael Jackson. Speaking of Michael Jackson,
Don't
the
do
mo-
that, Miles. For real. Don't. That was very
You will
disrespectful.
You right.
That really was disrespectful
You
because
will
that man
not.
went through a lot with his head.
He did, didn't he?
No, like he suffered third degree burns.
I know. That's what
So
I said.
that's not funny.
It's not funny because there's a Michael Jackson fan that's sitting right across from you. And I didn't told you some of the things that I've done to professors and bosses. Don't be one of them.
No, I just don't think that it's
Don't
funny
catch
because
these.
that man suffered some stuff, and
He
we,
did.
like I said,
He
we
did.
talked about this last week. I think people not human.
But when everybody else did the jokes, nobody said nothing.
Did what joke?
They did the match. Shh, who is this? Michael Jackson when he's doing Pepsi commercial. Everybody did
retarded.
jokes. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I think it's disrespectful.
Okay, I won't disrespect you.
He was
or you.
alive then.
Yeah, no, and he made it through.
Keep it going.
Okay,
But anyways, like I said, back to hair, because it's a real deal. Like I think that's probably why she wore her hair braided because they didn't care about black hair. They was burning people's hair out and all types of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, they didn't have the right people in the industry at that time that cared about your hair.
They're just now getting a lot of people in the industry that cares about black hair and how to do black hair and things like that.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think black people, once black people get famous, they want to raise their price so much. You know what I mean? Now, it depends on if you choose to stay in the industry. Don't be haircut for $100. Somebody told me my haircut gonna cost $150.
Yeah, they be charging like $75, $100 for haircuts and stuff like that when you become a certain barber.
I said, my man, listen.
Nobody's that crispy.
I just want to know, like,
I haven't seen anybody that crispy.
Are you turning my hair into gold or like what are we doing? It's the same clippers. Like
how much do men pay for like a haircut though? Like what is the price? Not you.
Okay. So.
Men in the like, what is average for men to pay for it?
40.
So
40? Are they washing it too?
No.
40, see, 40 is with the tip. What are you talking about, nigga? Where you going?
Oh.
Well, here's the thing. But I was told now that like the barbers are actually washing the hair because it's unsanitary to cut dirty hair.
Oh. No,
so they're washing it.
Not for everybody.
Okay, well the people I know that get their hair cut, they're getting it washed.
That's only because
they're getting it washed.
It's this new shit now. Like when you go to barber school, you do not wash your hair first.
Well,
even in barber school,
I know people getting their hair washed, conditioned, like they going through a whole process.
That's just an extra step that the barbers. Yeah, that's that extra step now that
extra
barbers
money
are not doing. But it is it's a charge for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I know people paying like $75 get their hair cut.
$75.
How much y'all think women pay to get their hair done? Seriously, how much y'all think for a silk press? How much you think they're paying?
I know how much my stylist, who is a natural hair stylist who grows hair, I know what she charges. I don't know what the other.
Well, if you're getting silk press, you definitely up there. You paying at least $90. You paying at least $90. Yeah,
that's crazy as hell, Brittany.
It used to be like $45. They done went up.
What?
People done went up with hair. I'm telling you.
That's why I got these.
I don't know any dude that's getting their hair cut for $25.
Listen, let me tell you.
I don't know any man
you
getting
to have locks.
Well, that's why women are going to locks.
Locks is a lifestyle. It really is a journey. But you're not paying no cheap money.
How much you pay to get retwisted?
So I do my own.
Okay, but on average, how much?
On average, the cheapest that I've seen is for 6 to 8 weeks, and it depends on how many locks you actually have. $200.
You said $200?
$200.
Okay, yeah.
Now,
how much do you think it costs for people to get their hair braided?
Because my stuff was, and it also depends on how many weeks you were from your last twist. From your last tightening. So when I just started to do my own after so long because of my back, it was 19 weeks from my last tightening.
Twist.
It was going to cost me $1,600 if I let somebody else do it. And I said, y'all got me fucked up.
I'm just saying,
I'm not paying mortgages to get my hair done. That's crazy. That's crazy for me. Nah, braids, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
It's time.
I get it. But
you pay for people, it's time.
These locks, please do not lock your hair if you are not willing to invest in your hair. It is not cheap. Unless you are like me and DIY it. And I love that I DIY it. I would not take it back. I actually was thinking about combing them out so I could make them smaller. But after I just had to tighten these suckers and I ain't tightened them in 19 weeks, I won't be doing that. They're going to stay exactly
well, I mean,
how they
now,
are and what they are.
Everything has gone up. So people are paying for their hair and they're paying. Now nails, that even has gone up.
See, Dorian even said $40 with the tip on average.
Yeah, well, they going up. They going up. I just want y'all to know. Everything is changing. Even nails. Nails, it used to cost $25 to get your nails done. You can't pay that now.
You can still pay that in certain areas.
It depends on where you are.
Yeah.
But and what you're getting.
That too.
Yeah.
Now, because I know mine is, for me to get an overlay, mine is $60, $70. Which I still don't understand because...
Just for your nail?
Yeah. Off to start all over again, and because my nails grow really, really fast. Over my nails?
Yeah.
No, I do a gel overlay first.
Oh, okay, there you go. I know I'm not trying to say because that's the gel. Gotcha. But again, my point in saying is everything has gone up, and Miles don't like that women have gone up, or hairstylists. He said black. He don't like for black people to go up.
No,
When it comes to hair.
For my understanding, the whole, I mean, like you said,
Everything has gone up.
Every industry has raised their prices in some fashion, some form. It
Because
has
I don't
nothing
think
to
people-
do with the
I don't-
culture or the race.
He specifically said black. That's why I said it.
Okay.
But I don't think that people calculate the products that these hairstylists have to have as well. Like, they have to pay for shampoo, they have to pay for
Absolutely.
conditioner. Like, it's a lot of things that they have to pay for their supplies. So, yeah, they, you know what I'm saying? They gotta cover that. So, I get it.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it for people who, if this is your first time coming to me, I get it.
Yeah.
But for me, for how long I've been going to my stylist,
You grandfathered in is what you're saying.
since I was 17,
Gotcha.
17, 18.
Yeah.
My daughters, that's the only stylist that they will go to. Like, they'll go somewhere and get some braids.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? But for their natural hair, ain't nobody touching their natural hair but her.
Yeah.
And one daughter is in Texas, and she will fly here
To
for
get her done.
her white mommy to do her natural hair. Like, nah.
Did you say white mommy?
Yeah, that's her name for the white mommy.
I don't want to know.
She's very, very fair skinned, and her name was very difficult for them to
So they say white
say.
mommy.
So it was like, that's white mommy. And
I'm
she,
not-
as she tells everybody, that's her name.
For them. I know
For
because
them.
Like
her
you got your
grandfather-
Judas.
For her grandfathered in
Yeah.
clientele.
So when I had to tell somebody her prices, and they go, "Well, how much you pay?"
Well,
No.
what are her prices? I'm interested. Just for a silk press.
I would actually have to call and ask her.
She ain't
No,
had no
She
silk
don't.
press.
No. Only because she told me to stop giving prices.
I mean, I'm
She
curious
said,
because
stop giving prices.
some people are
And I said,
outrageous
okay.
and some people are reasonable.
Oh.
I believe that she is. The couple of people that I've just recently sent to her who got their hair done, they was like, oh my God. Yeah, she was reasonable, and you're right. She,
And it depends on what
she
she's
old
doing.
school.
Like,
you know
if
what I'm
she's-
saying?
If she's giving you like a protein treatment, she's
She does all-
trimming,
yes,
she's
ma'am.
doing all of these
Yes,
things,
ma'am.
she's giving you deep condition. Like, if she's doing all of that, then yeah, I can understand.
Oh yeah,
her being
you're under the
reasonable.
dryer. You go up on the dryer quite a few times for her. In her process, quite a few times you up under that dryer, or you sitting there with some sticky stuff in your hair.
Whoa.
Did you see what Mr. Hayes said? Hey, Mr. Hayes. He said, read his comment. He said, audio cut on the girl's mics, picking up sound from another one.
Oh.
Okay, we're getting it together, Mr. Hayes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Miles, can we get into the topic for today?
Yeah, soon I get everything straight.
Oh, you didn't know that?
What?
You didn't send it to me. That's terrible.
I've been
I was
off.
asking. He said he was working and we still ain't got no work.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I don't like the attitude of people.
I don't have attitude. I have not been tootie since you've met me.
Tootie.
I like
I'm
that
not
you haven't been
tootie.
tootie.
I'm not ever tootie.
I mean, I can do that. Since you're getting things together, I can do the news real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
Let's go with Jay with the
All
news
right.
today because Miles is doing whatever Miles does.
All right, everybody. Here we go. Here's Jay with the news. Okay. What up, though, everybody? So, there was a home that caught fire after a car crashed into it. It was near Puritan and Southfield Sunday afternoon. A sparking fire after it hit a gas meter. The car shut up. The car sparked fire after it hit a gas meter, and then it crashed into a home. I'm not going to give the address, but it was on Oakfield Street. And I hope that everyone that was in that home got out safely. I hope none of your belongings was all the way lost, and also that you had homeowners insurance. I'm hoping that for you, and reach out to the things in our city that will help you. Reach out to your resources. Use your resources. Also, there was a rally that was protested because of ICE. This was in a facility in Romulus. They want to put a detention center in Romulus, Michigan. That's just so crazy to me. They want to put a detention center for ICE in Romulus, Michigan. Listen, Michiganders, I know sometimes we all don't get along and sometimes we all don't see the same way. But come on now, enough is enough. Not here in Michigan. Gretchen, Big Gretch, I need you to figure that out, girl.
You don't want ICE here?
No.
Okay.
I do not want ICE here. It was such a great thing that this young man did. He opened up a building that had been vacant for over 25 years, and he made that building into a bookstore and a cafe. Just in case you guys want to know, that building is on Puritan and Schaefer, and this 25-year-old young man who had been passing this building on his way to school for so many years always looked at that building and said, I know it could be more. And he finally did something about it. He purchased that building, and now it's a bookstore and a cafe for children.
I went by it yesterday.
Did you?
Saturday. It was dope. It was very warming and heart touching for me because that's my neighborhood.
Okay.
And
well, you a Puritan?
yeah, I'm a PA.
Oh,
and so when it come down to it,
It's actually a name for it?
yes, PA.
PA.
Yes, ma'am. Put some respect on that name.
Yeah, put some respect on it, baby. So I'll put it like this. There's another coffee shop that opened up called Brutiful. And it's on 6 Mile and Schaefer.
Okay.
And then some people that was coming from the grand opening Saturday was coming over to the coffee shop where I was at.
Okay.
Because Detroit Coffee Lodge is closed down until October. They doing some reconstructing or whatever. So I went over there. It wasn't as touching and as
Why the hell your voice get even deeper?
I'm sorry. It was I don't know, because Brittany reading something. So
I am reading.
yeah, Detroit Coffee Lodge is closed down for a minute, so I shut down for a minute.
Okay.
So we went over to Brutiful, and it was really nice and really roomy.
Okay.
It's nothing like home, but I hope we are welcomed over there as well as we were welcomed at the Detroit Coffee Lodge.
Okay. Well, y'all heard that, Metro Detroit. Some of our people out here are doing some big things. Please, I understand that black business is for some of us. We've had some horrible run-ins with some of them, and I understand because I've been one of those people running into, wanting to support the black business owners, and some of them has been not so good. However,
I was gonna really get into it with the Chinese people. Yes, that China house. Yes,
you're in the middle of my news, though.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So, however, let's still try to. Let's still try to support the new ones that's coming. At least give them a chance, and don't feel like they're going to do you the same as the other black businesses that did you wrong. So I've been guilty of it, and this year so far I have left the past in the past, and looking forward to visiting all the new black-owned companies that's out here in Metro Detroit. Very last thing for the news is, I know it's a lot of us that love dogs. We love dogs. And some of us are in search for a new companion. there are a lot of scams going on out here on the internet. AI is real. And no matter if we like it or not, right now it's not going anywhere. And it's going to be up to us to decipher what's real and what's fake. There are scams going on right now with people who are putting up not only pictures of fake dogs using AI, but actually videos of the puppies running around and things like that. Listen, if they're asking for a deposit before you are allowed to physically go and see the dog, then don't do it. 9 times out of 10, it is a scam. And I don't care if you are not even in the same city or state. If you cannot have someone physically go to that location and put their eyes on the dog, think twice about doing a deposit.
Yeah.
That is Jay with the news, and I'm out.
Thank you. Thank you for that, Jay.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Jay.
You're
So,
welcome.
as promised, let's go straight to the topic of the day. I know this might get people on fire.
Oh, Lord.
Our history, distortion or truth. Which one do you choose? The distortion or the truth?
What do we choose? What do I distortion or truth? Our history. I prefer the truth.
The reason why I asked because everybody making thing dealing with Michael Jackson, right? There was a lot of distortion and truth in the story of Michael.
That's in all film. Same. No, I feel like they didn't do this much with Ray. They didn't do this much with what's love got to do with it. Like, come on, it's a movie. Jesus.
And leave it just as that.
You know, like,
a
y'all didn't even
movie.
do that much with
It's not
8
a
Mile.
documentary. It's a movie.
They didn't even say that much with 8 Mile.
I mean, it ain't too much potato.
Oh, I tore 8 Mile ass up.
Well, I can tell you right now, y'all definitely didn't come for Selena.
No one came from
And y'all
Selena.
bet not come for Selena.
Oh,
No.
look,
Look, you see me clear my throat? Like, no,
Y'all
no,
better not
no
come
one
for
ever
Selena.
No
will come
ever.
for Selena.
But
Don't come
her family was very involved in that
I
process.
can't even speak English.
But I think the problem for me, the reason why everybody's so upset with this whole Michael is because y'all don't know nothing about nothing. And it's bothering people. It is disturbing y'all that y'all cannot figure out that family.
Or they can't find out nothing too negative to really talk about.
Well, like I said, I enjoyed the performance of Jafar.
Your nephew, yeah.
I think he did a wonderful job. I don't care what nobody says. He was
Right.
hitting those moves like Michael, like nobody's business. No,
Right.
I've even seen dancers can't even hit the moves that he was doing. Like his,
Well, what if that
like
was
his-
I can't wait to see it.
I think that was
like
Chris
his
Brown.
uncle.
See
No,
it.
it wasn't because Chris can dance, but Chris can't even hit those moves like how he was hitting the moves. Like
Really?
his I'm telling you,
Really?
he did a really good job.
I cannot wait to see it this weekend.
From an actress and from that standpoint, he did a phenomenal job with that. He was hitting stuff, and it's like, dang, he doing it just like Michael, right? But I think, like I said, I think a lot of people, it kind of gave us a little bit of, you know. But what I'm saying is, I think people are upset because they can't get what they want.
Which was the negative part.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's just not what they want to talk about, and that's not what they want to show. And I think that's why people are so mad. Oh my God, it was trash. It was this. It was that. It was that. Da, 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 da. And it's like
It wasn't a biopic, Yusuf, but it damn sure was the story of it.
it was a story of his life.
Yes, it wasn't a biopic, but it definitely was.
But again,
damn near the exact
nobody
story.
was going in on Tina Turner. Nobody went in on Ray. Nobody went in on. Y'all better not.
Am
go
I
in on
saying
Selena.
Romulus wrong?
You did. You called it Romulus, but I wasn't gonna correct you doing your news.
I said it first. I said that first.
Yeah.
You kept calling it Romulus, but I wouldn't.
Romulus.
It's Rom.
Rum.
I ain't saying rum.
No,
No, you said
Romulus.
you
rum.
saying rum.
It's
Ooh,
okay.
I must want some rum. Romulus.
But I wasn't gonna correct
Oh my
you on
God.
your news topic.
Thank you so very much. No, correct me. Don't
That
let me.
wasn't my. That
Don't let
wasn't
me
my
sound
place
crazy.
and or space. But going back
You
to
have my permission. Don't you let me sound crazy, Brittany.
But going back to the distortion of the truth, I think people don't want the truth, and I think people are always looking for something to make the truth be a little softer.
That's the,
right.
That's the distortion.
That's the distortion. And my reason for saying that is because if you go back to the Michael Jackson film or just the whole Michael Jackson story period, everybody's so mad at his father.
Yeah.
His father is the reason why who his family is who they are.
Listen.
I mean, like, there's good and bad in all of us, and nobody ever wanted to acknowledge the bad parts in ourselves.
Yeah.
We are all terrible people at the end of the day.
It's
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, the
Like,
most
let
part.
somebody do something bad to your family and who you care about. You want to hurt and destroy them. That's the truth.
Yeah.
None of us
Bury them, burn them.
Nobody wants to look at ugly parts and ugly sides of all of us as humans.
Right.
And y'all forget, he was terrible. He was this, he was that.
Brittany
He
for fucking
was.
president. Brittany for
But
president.
I'm saying, like, no, but I'm saying, like, okay, he was, but look what he created with his kids, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, we don't know his story. This is a
Right.
black man who was poor.
So
And one of the biggest things he said to his kids, if you're not a winner, you're a loser.
Yeah.
So maybe he felt
like a
he
loser.
was
In
a
that
loser.
time, yeah.
And at that time that nobody's considering or putting into perspective, a lot of black men was beating their kids during that time or
Beating
talking
their
down
ass.
to them or being negative to their kids.
And so
Because they felt like that was
That's
going
how
to
it
help.
was gonna help them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's looking at the
Absolutely.
humanity of people.
shout out to the
Y'all
girl.
don't want the truth.
you can't handle the truth.
Y'all want this fake distortion. Like
Right. I mean, like, shout out to Shanny. Shanny, to me, she grew. She started to research. When she said she started to research, I said, what? She like, yeah. I went further and started watching. She watched a 3-hour movie with the Jacksons.
Oh,
The story
really?
about-
American Dream.
Yes.
Okay.
That was a good movie though.
Well, she's watching it. She don't watch nothing that's more than an hour and 30. So
Well, the
Very
Jacksons,
true.
sorry, they have that captivatingness to
Yeah.
them as a
I mean,
family. They're
but
very
I can't even remember that movie. That
The
movie
American
been-
Dream. The American Dream.
I mean, you got to remember when they came out. Yeah, I can't remember that movie.
To have all your
that
love.
old boy played the younger Michael, right? Jason Weaver.
Ooh, yeah, he did.
I have.
That's okay.
I have no clue.
That was the first one I've seen.
I
have no clue.
So, but shout out to Jason Weaver's mother too. She a hell of a
Oh,
manager.
she was definitely managing her son because he did the Lion King.
Yeah,
and he's still getting paid.
Get paid.
And I don't even know who the hell y'all even talking about.
What? Okay.
That's okay.
I told you, they real name, I don't care.
Pull up it on. That's what the computer's for. It
is, it
Every
is.
time you hear something, just go to Google
It is.
and then copy
And
it.
they copy it. Anyway. So, but the
But yeah,
story,
nobody wants truth.
No, I mean, here's why I always.
Oh,
Yeah, and
I didn't watch. I didn't watch
later,
several interviews of his too.
yeah, but you didn't know his name. But listen,
And you don't know mine. Hell, he has enough money. I'm trying to make mine relevant. He's relevant. His is relevant enough.
Can you sing one line of the Lion King?
Yes.
I'm gonna be your
Good.
mighty
Go.
king.
Yeah,
So, and that means be
Hold on,
well.
stop. Shh, lower down.
Of the Lion King.
Yeah,
She don't know.
Which one? Which song?
it don't matter.
Because they sung a lot.
Any of them.
Hakuna Matata.
Yeah, but sing a
That
verse.
wasn't him.
Sing the verse.
What's a wonderful phrase? Hakuna Matata. Means something in my days. It's not something free.
I'm sorry, G.
Philosophy.
G, I'm sorry.
Hakuna Matata.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Anyway.
Everybody knows that one. That's
Yeah.
crazy that y'all really know Hakuna Matata.
Yeah, Hakuna Matata.
And I hated that song.
Did you?
I hated Hakuna Matata.
I love that song.
I hated Hakuna
I
Matata.
like Hakuna Matata.
I hated it.
So hold on. So one thing, real quick story.
I don't know why I hated that
I'm
song.
sitting around.
I don't know why either, and I need to know.
I'm sitting in the
'cause that was so
studio.
great.
I'm sitting in the studio with all gangsters, and we watching The Lion King. You know, we like this. Yeah, we were the first day all leg. The next thing you know, the end of The Lion King off. You hear. I'm like, I know. I said I can't even turn around. Look, all these niggas up here crying.
Listen.
Like,
It was sad when Scar died.
Man.
That was deep, man.
When Scar died,
And they just about the whole thing, like the child.
I didn't.
comes
When
back.
Scar died, I didn't give a
Not
damn.
Scar, Mufasa.
It was Mufasa.
Man, when Mufasa died,
Scar.
man, my feelings was so
Brother.
hurt.
Help me.
Help me.
that was sad.
Yes, it was.
Especially when Simba was saying, "Get up."
Get up.
Get up, Dad. Get up. Get up. What's
Okay,
up,
Miles, we don't want to
man?
hear you reenact.
You got ED. Get up, Dad. Anyway, so listen, overall, Hakuna Matata. So the distortion I learned
especially in our community as of right now, is the lines, the blurred lines between men and women.
Absolutely.
I'm so tired of men and women.
Absolutely.
I really am when it comes to our community.
I mean, but it's crazy. But the distortion. The reason I brought up Shani, she's someone like, yeah, it was hard for Joe being a black man. The people keep firing him. You know, he can't get hired. I'm like, Shani, I don't know if you remember it, but that's what I was saying. People be like, you can't. They still blaming the white man. I said, companies deliberately did not hire black people so they can go through what they was going through.
Absolutely.
I mean, it wasn't like they was like, oh, I don't know, you're not qualified. It was people well qualified than the white counterparts.
Okay, what was the point that you were getting at?
The point was the people was researching now.
Okay.
So I had to go through the storyline. Shani was learning that. But earlier in doing us broadcasting, you know, she was like...
Well, because I was trying to figure out where you were going with the distortion of men and women. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Because the distortion
no,
of...
I'm serious.
Because the distortion of men and women started when black men jobs was at jeopardy. And they couldn't get jobs.
Yeah.
But you saying but...
No, I believe that's the whole point.
But people 30 and under, they didn't know that part. They're like, well, man, that was years ago. And it's
still happening today.
Until it happens to them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's still happening today.
Then or someone near them.
Yeah, well, black men still make less money than white men doing the same job and having the same type of education, which is dumb to me because I've always believed whoever can do the job better is the one that gets the money. But white women make more money than black women. It depends on the job. But I'm just saying. But my point is that stuff that's still happening today.
Yeah, very true.
It is.
Yeah, and that was a big problem in the marriages and families in the black community. Yeah. Period. Yeah. They had a whole movie, Claudine. I mean, like that. I'm just using it as an example, but I'm just saying, like,
but most people
that was a lot of the issues that was happening, right? And they were dealing with things. Nobody knew about mental health. Nobody knew about going to go to talk to a therapist. It was one of those things where black people were told to suck it up, move on, figure it out. Yes. So when they had substance abuse issues, drugs and alcohol, all that stuff, and they're being abusive to their women,
then they wonder why.
Then
they not only wonder why, then they put them in jail. Because they was not able to get through the system that you created for them to fail in the first place.
Exactly.
Which is it's just crazy.
There's a lot of systems put in place for the black family to fail, and that's what it was set up for.
And this is why now it's so crazy that all you keep seeing is, brother, if you treat your woman like this, A, B, C, D, she's gonna give you E, F, and G. Listen, or your man really don't love you if he doesn't provide for you A, B, C, D. Like, listen, at the end of the day, we're failing. It is not a blame on, it shouldn't be a blame on the women. And there definitely should not be a blame on the men. The system was set up for it to fail in the first place. All we are doing is playing the role that they want us to play. And until you guys figure that part out, until you stop playing the game with them and unhook yourself from the matrix, it's going to continue to fail. But it's just not failing in the black community. Marriages are failing in all cultures.
Well, that's because they had planned it for us. And now it's backfiring on everyone. But that was the truth. Like, they built a ditch for us to fall in, and they're falling in as well, because now you're seeing it, like you said, it's across the board.
Oh, yeah, because now your children, they think we're hip. We're the way you're supposed to be.
And that's what happened. They were so busy trying to destroy the other kids that their kids fell in line. And that's, like you said, it's a cross.
Yeah, we just got to stop the division, stop blaming one another, and understand that it was set up to fail in the first place, and find a bridge, and the bridge that only works for you and yours. What works for me and mine may not work for somebody else's, but that does not mean that the way me and mine go about it is wrong.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, I think you got to figure out what works for you. And I think the truth, too, that everybody keeps leaving out is that men and women truly are wired differently. Like, we are not the same.
At all.
And like,
should
we
be.
are not the same. And I think that some
We should
women
be.
expect men to think and behave and do the things that they do and vice versa. And it's like, the truth is, you know what? He actually is a man and he don't think the way that I think.
Absolutely.
And I'm a woman and I don't think the way he thinks and I don't see things the way that he see things. And that's the truth part
Yeah.
that nobody's talking about.
And all it takes is that communication. Hey.
Well, the truth is not what communication is work. And that's what nobody wants to do. Nobody wants to put in the work. Work to talk, work to communicate, work
I mean,
to see yourself.
I'm totally feeling that nobody want to put in the work.
But that's the
Oh,
part
yeah.
right there. Like everybody be like, oh, it's communication. No, it's work.
Yeah,
Because communication is the work. It's work. Nobody wants to put that in.
And it's so easy. I don't.
It's easy. It's not easy for everyone.
I don't understand. It's so easy, but because I'm a communicator, it's tricky at the same time because I'm a communicator, my words can be perceived different than how I said them.
Well,
so
Well, it
it's
can be
knowing
easy
the
for
person.
you, but it's not easy for everyone because some people can think that they're being clear in their communication and they're not necessarily being clear in their communication. And some people can think that they heard clearly and correctly, but they didn't. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not easy. It's the actual work part. But work is never easy.
I was told if your job is easy, you need to go find another one. And I said, wait, huh?
Well,
They said because your brain is not being challenged.
Yeah.
If it's easy, your brain is not being challenged.
but it's two things.
I can't
I
agree
said-
with that all the time, though.
It's two things where your brain is never part about being challenged, but about being aware, and that's school and the job. Because if you had
Yeah, because you do the same thing every day.
every day,
So now it's routine. So now I'm not thinking.
Right,
That's
I
why
mean-
reading is so important.
right, and school was never meant for you to really think.
Well, that's why if you listen to the kids hate school. And if you think when you go
Not
back
all
to your
kids.
if you go back to your childhood,
Majority kids.
majority of kids can't stand school. But if you think about it, you go back to school, you hated it too.
The nerds love school.
No.
Shoot, I don't know. I don't know a nerd who did not love school.
I ain't love school, and I'm gonna tell you why I ain't love
Most of
school.
the rich people,
Nigga, I said a nerd.
he is a nerd.
I am a nerd.
What was your grades?
A's?
Okay.
No, Miles really is a nerd.
I was gonna say I'm not talking about A's and B's. I'm talking about them people who A pluses, and that still ain't
But
even
those
good
aren't
enough.
really the nerds. The smart
Nerds.
people were the ones that got C's and D's.
Yeah.
Those are the people that's running the country.
I know, but I'm saying like we all knew. Come on, okay. So that's the new awokenness. I'm talking
It's
about
not
back in.
awokeness.
I'm talking about back in the day, the nerds who couldn't wait to be at school.
I don't
who
consider
couldn't
those
wait.
nerdy people.
Those back in the. That's what I said. Back in the day, those were nerds.
Those
to
are
us.
people that understood, like, if I read this assignment and I can regurgitate what was said,
No,
then I can.
again,
I said
that's who
regurgitate.
we call nerds.
I said regurgitate.
Dang what you said.
That is what I said.
I thought you said regurgitate.
I did say that. He's just always trying to make a joke out of stuff because he can't say it
Regurgitate. I mean, that's
Say it fast.
Regurgitate.
faster.
Regurgitate.
Faster.
Your mama.
Your face. No.
Like the nerds, like Revenge of the Nerds. The nerds.
I think-
Nerds love school.
I think that's what they want to portray.
But I love school.
I hate school.
Do you really? Because what did you
Yes,
love about
I
school?
love
I didn't
school.
necessarily hate school, but I didn't really care.
I hated how I
And
was
I was
treated
good at
in
school.
school, but I love school.
Once I got to high school,
good.
I hated school. I'm gonna tell you why. Because a lot of stuff was just lies. They feed us lies, and they want us to regurgitate it to where it's going to be effective in our everyday life.
So in high school, you knew that you were being lied to.
Yes.
In high school, I was over it. You want to know why? I wanted to go make money because I'm like, all the world cares about is making money.
Okay.
And I felt like Miles, like it was a lie. I'm like, this is dumb. This is a lie. I feel like that now.
I got to ninth grade and said, "Oh my God, I only have 3 more years, and then I'll be ready to go to college." And yeah, that's where my thoughts were.
yeah,
Yeah,
they so they can scare you.
And I got to ninth grade, and it all all changed.
Yeah, so they can scare you into saying, hey, if you don't have a degree or if you don't have this, you're not going to be successful. You're not going to do this. You're not going to do that.
Yeah.
And if you go to other countries, like
I won't say scare me. I wouldn't.
we're not talking about you.
No,
We're
but I'm
speaking
saying
in general.
I'm saying in general, and for my generation, I don't think that that's what they were doing. They just thought that was the way to only make it. It wasn't.
No,
it wasn't a scare factor.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was. Everything
You think they use it as? I can't say it to you because you weren't part of our generation, but I am talking to you.
But it's a
You
generational
saying
thing.
in our generation it was a scare factor?
Yeah.
Everything
I
is scare
didn't
tactic.
take it
See,
as
watch
I
this.
didn't.
So I'm gonna show you.
I didn't take it that
when
way.
when we was coming
didn't.
up, when we was coming up, did you hear the word entrepreneur?
Yes.
I didn't.
Okay, so I did.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to tell you, it's a scare factor when it came down to us expanding and growing to do anything. When the only way I started hearing about entrepreneurship was through Junior Achievement, which is a marketing class back in the day. Back in the day. And then, so I'm trying to say, they use scare tactics like, you better go to school. If you don't go to school, you ain't gonna be shit.
Well, maybe it's because I had successful people in my family who did not go that route, so that wasn't pushed to us like that. And I mean,
Did you get the COVID shot?
Hell no.
Yeah.
What the hell? I don't even do the flu shot.
But I'm saying what I'm saying was what they did was that was a scare tactic.
What the COVID?
Yes, they pushed that on people. Anything
COVID
that they're
was an
pushing,
absolutely scare tactic, but
anything that they push, they're trying to scare people.
yeah, like my family just wasn't. You better go to school and graduate, and like we didn't hear. As a matter of fact, I didn't even hear you better go to high school. To be honest with you, my mother. When I got to high school, my mother was non-existent when it came to school. I guess it was, okay, she got through middle school, that was good enough. I have no clue, but she was a non-factor. All my relatives was a non-factor for me in high school.
No.
When nobody asked me how your grades were or none of that.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
I mean,
I don't know either. I can't really say
that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't view it, and none of the people that I rode with, their parents wasn't pushing them into graduation or college.
No, everybody in mind, when I was coming up, they was pushing college and high school. They're definitely pushing high school and college.
Well, they pushed a lot of that on our generation too.
I mean,
I feel like Different World pushed me more than.
Oh no, that was a fact. The Different World was a very powerful TV show.
Different World and the Cosby Show. That's what
why they
pushed
wanted
me
to
to
get
want to
it
go.
off the air too.
Yeah.
And they'll tell you that they strategically, because they said that it was so much. The enrollment of blacks went up so much into universities, especially black colleges,
yes.
because of that show. And when they saw how powerful it was, the people on the show would tell you that's when they started kind of wanting to tear the show down, because it was a very powerful show.
I saw so many all they interviews.
That's the truth.
Yeah,
but that's
nobody
the part,
wants to talk about
right?
that.
Nobody want to talk about it. But the distortion part is, colleges that represent a powerful thing, a strong thing, institution, a support system, right? But then they want to bring it, the distortion. The distortion of it is, you won't got enough money. Mm-hmm. Right? It's like,
or you want to borrow the money, but we're going to keep you in debt forever.
yeah. So the bullshit is majority.
Yeah, I can tell you, I done paid some money for these degrees.
I mean, but
some money.
Yeah, but here's the thing: the government loaned it to you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The interest rate on this hell of it, they pimping the hell out of you, right? Mm-hmm. So when you think about it, you be like, I'm going to school to learn what?
One particular major that you major in.
Yeah, but what? Is something that's going to change? That you can change the post every time you get closer? We're going to move the post.
Well, that's why I like that movie Hidden Figures, because they say every time you make it to the finish line, they just push it back.
Right. But you go to school to learn the...
You go to school to learn how to be an employee.
Yeah, but I'm talking about stuff that you actually, like, outside of that, like, the purpose of learning the degree. You're coming with the book knowledge of it, and that's the unfortunate
Yeah, but then you come
part.
with the book knowledge, and now you can't get a job because you don't have the skill in it. So now you just have to
that's the
it's
messed
all
up
a
part. Like
setup,
it's just
though.
books. Like if you
Yeah,
guys take the books and bring practice along with it, college would seem so much
But they
better
don't
than
want
what it
to
is. But it
because
just
it's a-
depends on what school you went to. I
But
can't say the
this is why
school I
skill-
went to, ours was practice.
This is
as
why
well.
skilled trades are becoming back to it, because now it's skilled trade.
Yeah.
That's what they're going back to.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, in my opinion,
Right.
if you look back into history, it has always been skilled trade.
Skilled trade. Oh yeah.
It has always been that. Experience is the best teacher.
Yeah, and I
Like
think-
blue collar runs this. If all blue collar jobs went away, what the hell?
Well, that's why they're trying to get
Good
rid of
morning,
them. That's
good
why they're
morning,
trying
Omar. Shout
trying
out
to
to
go to
Lauren
AA.
Lewis. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, everybody. We
Hey,
really
guys.
appreciate y'all watching the number one podcast morning show. No, in the country. I'm gonna put it out there.
Put it out there.
In the country. So, Jennifer Lane says she's 100% correct. Oh yeah, the world has moved to result oriented.
Oh my goodness! Please
What?
put it up so we can read it. Cause what are you saying?
Well, I'm saying, I'm sorry. I'm reading this year.
The world has moved to resultant oriented hires. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right then.
It's just unfortunate.
Yeah,
Hey,
because
Miss Lane.
definitely if I'm hiring, and it's crazy because I always ask my professors that.
They don't know.
Well, again, where I went to college at, my professors
where did you
worked
go to
in the
school?
field that they taught.
What school did you go to?
University of Phoenix. That's one of the requirements. The professors have to work in that field.
Yeah.
Not used to work in the field. They have to currently work in the field that they're teaching.
Gotcha.
And I used to ask them that, like, so at the company you work for, or in some of them own their own company that they taught, but are you hiring people who are just coming out of college, or are you hiring people who has the skills, who's who's already been doing this, who already has the skill set? And they said, first we prefer to have both. We prefer for you to have the degree as well as the skills, right? And I said, okay, what if somebody came to you with a GED but had the skills? This person that's coming out of a traditional college, they just know how to do, but they haven't done it yet. They was taught how to do it, but they haven't done it yet. Who are you hiring? And they just looked at me. I said, you don't have, and every last one of them never gave me an answer. Only the dean of the university did. But all my professors just look at me, and I used to tell them, don't worry, you don't have to answer. I'm a product of the skill. Without the degrees, I was a product of skill first.
Well, that's why they don't want you to have the skill. But now, in today's history, we have all of these college graduates who can't get jobs.
Oh, yeah.
And not only that, they're not even preparing them for the world to come. Because now you have kids going to school and they're teaching them pretty much like the old system, even though they're doing some new stuff with this math, which I don't believe math is real anymore at this point, the way they keep switching and
Because I
changing
just don't
it.
understand what the hell is new math.
But now they have kids going to school in this traditional school system, and we are not going to be in a traditional system in the next 5 to 6 years. In fact, we have no idea what system we are headed for, what we're going to be into.
Yeah.
I know what you say,
Yeah.
but the statistics are saying something totally different.
Yeah.
And I just toured the school for my grandson, and in kindergarten, they have laptops in kindergarten for these schools. In kindergarten, they started teaching them coding, and I was like, wait.
Yes, because they're
you-
going to
you
be in
doing
the
what?
world with computers.
And I thought that was amazing. And then I said, wait, are you not teaching them writing?
No.
On paper. And they said, oh,
Cursive, no.
They teach
don't.
them, nope, this school particular. No. I mean, because I didn't
school is
understand. It's Monarchy school.
A Montessori.
That's in Redford off of Inkster,
So the
Chicago.
Montessori
It's on
schools-
Inkster in Chicago.
So Montessori schools are doing the combination of the two. But here's the thing with the Montessori schools, you have to pay for your kid to go to the Montessori schools. So those kids are more advanced. My niece goes to one.
Okay.
But what about the kids who don't have the opportunity? What I'm saying is,
okay, so this ain't weird to you because it sounded when he said it, I
it's-
said, "Come on now."
It's not weird because
Okay.
I know my niece goes to one, but you have to pay for your kid to get that type of education.
Yeah.
So why is this not accessible
To everybody.
else? So what I'm saying is these kids aren't going to be prepared for where we're headed.
No, they're not going to be prepared.
No, absolutely
They're not prepared for where we're headed, and everybody keep pay attention to what's happening.
But that's been generations. We've never been prepared. One generation to the next.
One thing I
We've
can say
never
about
been
black people are always going to rise. We always are going to figure it out because that's what we do.
Jennifer says, I own a company and I have people who can get things done. I also need them to have a consistent pattern of starting
and completing
major tasks, preferably in the area I want to hire.
So technically, that's really what college is. Like, if you got a college degree, you know what it says. Hey, you can start something and you can complete something. That's what I believe college is. And I'm not against college at all. I went. So please, if that's something that you want to do, please go. By all means, go. But if you do, just make sure it's something that is going to help and be beneficial to you after you spend the money. Because what is it, 60%? That number probably has gone up of people go get degrees and don't even work in the fields they got degrees in.
Very true. It's probably larger than that.
It might be the statistic might have went up more than that.
Way
yeah,
definitely.
But if you don't want to go, I do suggest a skilled trade.
Oh my, yes, please. A skilled trade.
You definitely need to be with a skilled trade or whatever it is that you're interested in. Find people that can help you do it.
Even if you want to be an entrepreneur and don't want to go to a college, you can still go get certificates in certain things. There are certificates to teach you Windows and every software that Windows has. The same with Google, the same with Apple. There are certificates for so many things out here. So even if you don't want to go to college, but you want to start a business, but yet you don't know how, there is a class that you can go receive a certificate so you can at least gain the knowledge on what you're doing.
Well, listen, y'all know what time it is. It's 10:30. It's time to rock. We'll be right back. Y'all watching the Rise to Ground Morning Show right here on Podcasting.
I remember when I'm getting used to a life without meds. I've been in the hospital for over half a year, and I've lost parts of my life.
So your memory's serving you well?
Not well enough. Do you think you can help me with that?
I promise.
I got a friend who specializes in mental health, especially for us.
Does that make me crazy? I have been having trouble remembering things since the accident.
Who do you think you are? Ha ha ha, that's your soul.
You don't have to do this alone. That's what Dr. Cohen is for.
Is waking up in a hospital bed with some girl that says she's my best friend.
Happy birthday! I'm your sis. I'm gonna always make sure you're taken care of. I love you.
Sometimes, when we don't get the answers that we're comfortable with, we tend to make up solutions.
Everybody is not your friend.
Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! That's your soul!
But hell, after everything that you've been through, it's just good to see that you are alive and well.
No. I spoke to him. I just told him that I was worried about you, but he reassured me that you're gonna be just fine.
Well, do you really think that you're in control? Ha ha ha! That's your soul!
Why are you crying? What's wrong? Are you okay?
Would have these outbursts if Nessa would stop lying to me. Figure things out.
Who are you to hide me from my truths? Who are you to hide me from my life?
It's not safe to take you back there. Relax. Close your eyes. Listen to my voice.
want you to feel better.
You are not my therapist. You introduced me to one. Remember?
And awake.
Oh yeah, into the world of Mocha Aesthetics. Located at 19376 James Cousin, Detroit, Michigan. It's a sanctuary where self-care meets luxury. We provide a safe, comfortable, and relaxing environment where you can unwind while receiving top quality service. From expert Brazilian waxes to meticulous Russian manicures. Call and make your appointment now, 248-910-3537.
Hey, real quick, I know you guys are enjoying the show. Yes, we are always having a good time on the Rise and Grind show. But please, do me a favor. Go to YouTube, type in Rise and Grind Morning Show. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Therefore, you can always be in tune with our live content and interact with us, be in the comments, and we can keep bringing dope, hot content to you. Now, we're going right back to the show. Hey y'all, welcome back to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. Y'all heard what I said. Go like, share, subscribe, subscribe. You watching the Rise and Grind Morning Show, and it's me, your girl Brittany Chanel. Jay's here, Miles here, and we are talking about our history, distortion or truth. And like I said earlier, I just don't think people want to hear the truth. I think people like the distorted truth.
You know, the truth can be scary.
Yeah,
it really can. To hear that, let's just say you're 26, right? To hear the past 26 years of your life has been a lie. You know what I'm saying? That the things that was told to you and was taught to you was all lies. Mm-hmm. That's a lot to take.
That's interesting because, like, when I think about that, I always think about myself. Like, I don't think about the lies that was told. I think about how I am and who I am as a person. So, like, when people say things about me, it's like, I probably am mean. I probably am cold. I probably am these things. And I'm okay with that. But I dealt with that. I dealt with the truth. So I feel like there's nothing, like, you could say something about me, but I probably already know that about myself.
But, okay, so what if I
I always think about me and how because I always want to be better. I want to be the best version of myself. And I feel like a lot of people can't deal with the truth or handle the truth because they can't deal with self first. So for me, when I think of truth, I always start with myself.
What if tomorrow you wake up and realize that it was all a lie, though?
What was
everything?
A lie?
Everything you lived, everything you felt, everything you thought was a lie.
I mean,
so this is what
think about it: distortion.
This is
the truth.
So this is how I always thought about it, right? I always felt like me living right now, I feel like I'm asleep as a baby. And when I die, I will wake up and relive again. I've always thought like that.
If y'all don't know that this, I can't say, but I could say MFer. This MFer is so effing deep. Do not dive in if you're not ready. And that is the pre-warning to whomever that is out there. Keep going.
No, I used to think that, right?
Okay.
Because, so everything is spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
And I love kids. And I love animals. And probably why I like Michael Jackson. Everything starts with spirit first and then comes into the natural. So as a kid, I often wondered, because I don't know what people saw when they closed their eyes. But for me, I used to see this light, and it would be very, very bright. And then I didn't think of anything. It would just be in space.
Okay.
And then I would sit and have thoughts what if what I'm living right now, I'm actually a baby and I'm sleeping and I'm dreaming of my life. And when I die, I actually have woken up and I'm growing up and you know what I'm saying? That's how I used to think.
Brittany, do you dream in color?
No, I don't know. I don't know how I dream. I have a different types of dream now. Can
you remember your dream when you wake up?
Some of them, yes. The thing with dreaming now, because like I said, I believe everything is spirit and then natural.
what I believe is that when we sleep, we enter into the spirit world. That's why I think daydreaming is part of the spirit world. And if you were a kid, I know I was a kid, I daydreamed a lot. I still daydream as an adult, and I believe that that's the spirit world that we're into. And I believe the spirits are all around us, and the spirit world is around us, and some of us know how to tap into it, and some of us don't. Because they wouldn't let you as a kid or as a child tap into it, because kids have that ability.
I thought that too about daydreaming.
Yeah, but it's real. It's a real
I
deal.
daydream a lot.
Because you can tap into another realm.
Miss Jennifer Lane, thank you for commenting. We can't read all that damn.
What'd she say? I can't see it. There's nothing popping up.
Like, yeah, I don't see that.
What did she say?
She said,
I didn't came out. I'm about to go back in.
Yeah,
Which one is she
Gen
on?
Z and Gen Alpha are not lining up to sign.
I got you.
The way in traditional form. This long.
Yeah, it is long. It is long,
I
but
think
because Gen Z and Gen Alpha are not lining up.
I'll read it. Okay.
I'm like, I didn't gave it to her
She
now.
gave it to me, got away from the microphone. She said because Gen Z and Gen Alpha are not lining up to sign their lives away for a traditional 4-year post-high school commitment. A lot of states are suddenly struggling to fill critical positions. And now, magically, the lie has been revealed. Programs that used to require at least a 2-year degree are suddenly being restructured, shortened, and discounted and served up like, oops, we found another way. Take LPN training, for example, which is, I'm glad she said it because I was going to talk about that. Detroit once offered accelerated courses that ran 12 to 18 months, 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. Now we're seeing programs advertised as 12 weeks roughly, 20 hours a week, and nearly no cost. So let me get this straight. For years, folks were told they were only... You must have typed this. I mean, you must have spoke this. There's no way you typed all this. Unless you're on the computer. For years, folks were told there were only one proper path. 2 years, 4 years. Sit in the seat, pay the money, follow the rules.
Right.
But the minute the workforce pipeline dries up, suddenly everybody gets flexible. Suddenly, the same system that insisted on rigid timelines can compress training and remove barriers. It reminds me of how we were told children absolutely could not advance to the next grade without 192 days of in-person instruction. Then COVID came through like an uninvited auditor and exposed how much of that was policy, habit, and control dressed up as educational truth. The issue was never whether people could learn differently. The issue was always who benefited from making the old way look like the only way. Why choose a 12-week LPN program? Fast entry into healthcare, traditional LPN programs typically take 12 to 18 months. Accelerated or government-supported programs focus on essential clinical skills and licensing preparation, allowing qualified candidates to enter the workforce faster. I agree with that because I was saying
Absolutely.
things with the LPN program. So there was a whole thing, and like I said, this is the whole thing what Trump was saying with the whole nursing degrees are not what they used to be. They're not considered professional degrees anymore. So no disrespect to any of nurses. I know a bunch of them. They're all in my family. Love them to death. But the nursing has always been that, a skilled trade. It's always been hands-on, right?
Always.
And then now the government finds a way that people can make more money off of it. Oh, now you have to go to school for 4 years to become a nurse, which now they're going back. Oh, now you can do it within a year. It's always been that.
Yeah.
But all of this stuff has always been that, right?
Yeah.
And I never understood. The same with law school. I got to go to law school. First of all, I have to go to undergrad for 4 years. And now I have to go to law school to learn something totally different than when I learned 4 years. Why not just go to school for the first 2 years and do my prereqs, and then the last 2 years get into my field?
First of all,
I never understood it.
Why
but
do I
get it.
even need the prereqs? The prereqs is not a requirement for a law degree.
And not only that, I can get a degree in anything and still apply to law school. So
Absolutely.
like, this is how because I was going to law school.
I was going to law school too.
So this was how my brain was working. I'm like, wait a minute, why can't I just go to school? I don't understand. Like, why I did high school, right? I did that. So I want to go be a lawyer. So I should go to school right off so I can just focus on being. That's how my mind went. That's why I was so against school, because I'm like, it doesn't make sense to me.
I did one semester in law school. And at the end of that semester, I said, So what y'all think I'm about to do is pay y'all money to read law books that I can go get for free at the library that I got a library card. So law school, the first couple of years, honestly, is researching law.
Yeah, but here's the thing for me.
So you actually go for the first couple of years to become a paralegal,
but you should
and then a lawyer.
But how I always looked at it, this is how my mind worked with school. I graduated high school. I should have been able to, right out of high school, I should have been able to go apply for law school.
Yeah.
College didn't even need to be in the middle.
Because you don't need to know algebra to be a lawyer.
To be a lawyer. But what I'm saying is, y'all making me go for another 4 years.
Yeah, I mean,
and then another 3 years. Even if people wanted to be a doctor.
That's called to frustrate you, right?
No, I what I'm saying is, this is why I always felt like
she understand that this was the game.
Like for me, school was a joke for that reason. Because for me, anybody that graduated high school
should be able to go to college.
Should be able. No, not even go to college. If you want to be a lawyer, if you want to be a doctor,
going to the degree.
You should have went straight into that.
Yeah.
If you should have went straight to law school, you should have went straight to med school. If those what you wanted to do, if you wanted to be a therapist, you should have went straight to
America's
school for that.
based off of capitalism.
That's my point. And I learned that as a little girl. That's why I'm like, wait a minute.
And what's so crazy? You can't get a master's degree without a B average. You cannot obtain your master's degree.
That's stupid.
Without a B average. But I can graduate med school as a C motherfucking student. I said, make it make sense.
Sponsorship.
Darn it.
But that was. But I'm saying, like, this is why when you go back to nerds, this is, for me, it was just common sense. It didn't make sense. I'm like, this doesn't make sense.
But it was the same bought it.
The world lied. It only made sense after you did your 12th grade education.
Yeah.
You gotta go to school for another. It's like, why? Because what are you learning? And my thing is, everything that you learn within those 4 years, all of that should just go incorporated into the school that you wanted to apply for.
Facts.
That's how I looked at school. That's why I'm like, school, this is a joke.
Oh yeah.
And then for me, it was all about when you go to school and you become a doctor, now you have prestige. Now everybody has respect for you. But at the same time, if you are a millionaire with a high school education, people still have the same amount of respect for you. So for me, how I looked at it, it was like, no, money make the world go round. Power make the world go round. It had nothing to do with your education. It got everything to how you do with your
influence as well.
Influence. So that was the scam. For me, like, that's what I woke up and said. Again, I still went to school. I'm not against school. Miles, get the phone. Somebody's calling. Never against it.
I'm not gonna lie. I literally want to go back to school just to have doctor in front of my name.
Hey, caller.
Hey, what up, though?
Hey,
what up, though?
Is this Yusuf?
Yeah. Good morning.
Hey.
Good morning.
Hey. You know what? I think we missed one. We missing something with this conversation about the nerds and everything and liking school. There are some people who just love to learn. I was one of them people, but I didn't really mesh well with school, right? So you have some people who are fortunate enough to have teachers that makes learning fun, and I was fortunate enough to have some of those, but unfortunately, it wasn't the bulk of the teachers I had that made it fun. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is, a lot of kids love to go to school because of their friends. It's not necessarily the work. Even the nerds, they like going to school because it's a time to socialize with friends. Especially nowadays where, kids don't really live in the same neighborhoods or go to the same schools a lot of times. Another thing is, some kids love to go to school just because they're away from the toxic environment at home and they can eat at school. So
Very
many
true.
different reasons why people love to go to school. You see what I'm saying? I think it just, and like I know with my daughter, she don't love the learning part, but she loved going and socializing with her friends. You know what I'm saying? Some people can't wait till gym time. It's a lot of different reasons. You know what I'm saying? But like we did say before, just the A students ain't running the world. You know what I'm saying? It's the C students.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's those people who love to learn, but just don't like being confined to this certain system.
And I was one of those people. I didn't like
Me too.
the system, but I love to learn. That's why I read. But for myself, it's things I want to know. It's like, oh, I want to know. That's interesting. But I always felt like the scam was they made it seem like, oh, you're smart if you get an A. Yeah, on a subject that I've really been studying in the whole time. Of course I'm going to be smart in that subject. But what about all these other subjects in the world that I have no information on? And that's how I felt college was. I felt like college was, you go to school, you're going to major in this particular area. Of course you're going to be good in that area because that's the only thing you focused on. But what about these other areas that has other things to do with the world?
Right.
That's how I looked at school.
That's the gripe with me for school, is that it don't teach kids to think outside the box, which is one of the skills you need to actually go somewhere in this world. You know what I'm saying?
So do you like the distortion or do you want the truth?
In what? In life? What do you mean?
Yeah.
In life.
Yeah.
I mean, I want the truth. Now.
Hello. You said what? We can't hear you.
I say depending on what.
Nope, you're breaking up.
Oh, I'm breaking up, so okay.
Yeah, you done broke all the way up. Okay, he done hung up.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I agree. I just, my whole thing was I like learning about a lot of different things. And that's why I felt like, I'm like, college only teach you, like, you only can major in one subject. I'm like, but what about all these other subjects? Because I like learning. It's like, oh, that's interesting. Me, I like how stuff works.
Yeah, I was a parent that my daughters had to go to college, and that's because I'm a college graduate. So
if you don't go to college, you got to go get some paper behind your name.
So I wanted them to go to college, but life has a crazy way to just do what it's supposed to do. And my daughters, both of them do have degrees, but they are not college degrees. One is a certified chef now, and the other one is a certified esthetician now. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, that is so crazy because that's not at all what I thought that they were going to be doing.
Of course, parents never think.
I'm just, as a parent, I was thinking.
Parents kill dreams, right?
Oh, yes, they do.
You want to know why? You literally just said.
Hey, we ain't saying you kill dreams.
I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying parents kill dreams.
Think about the parents that I know.
But I'm saying you also said they're doing things that I never thought. That's because you had a dream and a vision for them.
And it was their dream. So, and what I mean by that,
that didn't make no sense. Did that make sense to you?
Told me, no, listen. So you gotta listen. My daughters has been saying they wanted to be this since they were little girls, right?
Yeah.
One wanted to be this. Okay. The other one wanted to be this. Okay. That wasn't anything that I would have chose for them to do, but this is something
that's what
they've had a passion in. So the moment they showed the passion, I poured everything into the passion that they showed, not the passion I wanted to have.
You're an extraordinary mom.
The passion that they showed.
And I'm starting to believe that Jay live in her own world.
Listen, let me tell you, honestly, my babies could call in and tell you, and up until the day about to ship off to college and tell me. The one, she switched. She's wanted to be fashion. Since she was 4 years old, she's been drawing her own fashion. She wanted to be a fashion designer. And then it was a fashion buyer.
You have Oprah syndrome.
Yeah. Me too.
I just learned.
I think you have a little bit of the Oprah syndrome.
No, I just learned because my mother didn't do it for me. I wanted to pour into whatever my children wanted. It was my job to help them get them there. That's what I think a parent is for. Whatever your child shows passion in, it is your job to pour into that passion with them.
No, I get that, but okay.
And that's what I did.
But
I'm saying in general.
But even now, certifications is getting people further than goddamn degrees.
Yeah, because they're getting skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because say it again, they're getting the skill sets. It's different from the degree. The degree is teaching. The skill set is the practical part.
I don't even know if the degree is teaching.
It's teaching the book part of it.
There's a lot of educated fools out here.
Yes, it is.
So I don't really know if it's teaching any of that. Because I know a lot of people that's like, how did you you graduated and you don't know nothing?
With nothing in their degree or nothing just in nothing?
In their degree.
Get out of here.
Jay, you need to get out more.
No, it's just the people. Listen, the people I talk to, and again, I'm around a bunch of different ethnic groups and all of that every freaking day. And trust me, I'm talking to these people, and most of the people that I talk to, what they went to college for, they're in that field.
Yeah.
Now, people that I talked to that was a part of my community growing up, if they did go to college, most of them did not go in that field. Mm-hmm. So I can't say that most of them did not go in that field. But if I look at all the other ethnic groups that I talk to, no, what they went to college for, they in that field.
But I don't believe that having a degree makes you necessarily book smart. I don't believe that.
No, I said that's what they went to school just for the book knowledge.
But I don't think they
that degree
and I don't believe that they got that knowledge. What I believe what most people do is they go they retain the information so that they can pass the exam and or write the paper, and after that's done, they don't remember anything.
They don't remember it.
So that's why I don't agree with that.
And I would say that's who I am. Yeah. I can't do that. I can't retain it.
You can retain it for that time. You have to, because how else are you going to pass the exam and or write a paper?
Shh. I had my own ways.
Sounds like you cheated.
Shh. And as I was saying,
so that brings me back to my point that
I can remember for a moment, but what made it stick in is the practical part. So everything that I have a degree in, everything I had a degree in, I have worked in those fields. So I have the skill set.
You're hands-on.
Oh, absolutely.
And most people are, but they're not doing that. They want people to be into the books, which I don't necessarily agree with that. And
it's so crazy because I meet people who can really retain that information. Like my first husband, he can say every answer right on every Jeopardy that he watched Jeopardy every day. Mm-hmm. And he answers every last question correctly, quick, before the person even spit it out. And it's like, how in the hell you are just a piece of walking human being? Like, I'm not understanding. How do you know this? And he's like, I read. I'm like, but how can you retain information that you don't use on a daily basis? And it is some phenomenal human beings out here.
Have you ever just read something just to kind of read and not memorize it?
Have I ever read something just to read? Yes.
Because usually when you're reading and not trying to memorize, that's when you can memorize it.
Not this damn crazy ass brain of mine. I don't know what it is.
Well, I don't know. It might be something else.
I'm just really hands
You're just hands-on, and it's nothing wrong with that. You're a hands-on learner, so you learn by doing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Some people learn by reading. Some people learn by seeing. You learn by actually doing something, and this is why I always felt like with school, if you had people that learned a particular way, then those people should have been in that classroom. And if you have people that did something another way, then they should have been in that classroom. I've always said that. That's something I've always been a part of.
And you know what? I just asked that school that, right?
Yeah.
I just said, so you guys are on the traditional side of your learning.
You taught the Montessori school.
Yes. Are you strictly traditional, or you're just teaching traditional studies? And he said, "Oh no, when we go to the traditional side of our learning, we do things strictly traditional." And I said, "Well, what if every kid can't pick that up?"
Well,
they had a separate classroom, 3 separate classrooms for students who, if you're in math at this hour and you can't pick it up, you go over here, and these teachers have more of a one-on-one with you for you to get it.
We're going to table that and bring it back. Hey, caller.
Good morning, ladies. Good morning.
Good morning, Dorian.
Hey.
is the subject. Because I've been on the phone so long doing something else. I missed. Look, I was on the show beginning, and then I had a conversation, and I was keeping on a little too long. But
No,
anyway.
we're talking about history, distortion, or truth, and what do you prefer? And then, of course, the topic went off into school and the truth about school and things like that.
I think that's still
Is
on the
history
topic.
distorting the truth?
No. It's basically talking about distortion or truth, like how some people want distortion and some people really don't want truth.
Well, you know why?
On history.
On our history.
Historical facts, but you also have to have what I like to call tangibles and measurables, right? In teaching history.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to, a tangible is something you can touch, and a measurable is something you can measure, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can measure how many people have done this particular thing in history, how many times this happened. Like I often tell people, most of the time, the reason why Americans continue to be where we're at, we love the status quo, is because we don't want to face what the truth of history has shown us, and the measurables and the tangibles. So our learning process is that of a net. It's only for a day. Whatever is the speaking of the moment, like, okay, we have somebody try to shoot at the president on the weekend, what we will be at on Wednesday. What will be our thought processes, and what will be our focus on Wednesday? The Michael Jackson movie? Oh, that was Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or playoff this, or whatever is moving the zeitgeist right now. I think it's the Meg Stallion, Klay Thompson thing right now, currently, right?
Yeah, that's one.
I just learned about that,
And so-
but I don't give a damn.
But the distortion is also the distraction. What is so important about that information? What is so important about their lives that make them so important that should be front page or even to pique anyone's interest at this point?
Absolutely.
So history should teach us cannon fodder, wastefulness will keep us where we're at, the status quo, where gas prices are going up, food costs, everything. Look, all the things that matter cost more. And you're thinking, well, you know, whose fault is that? It's our fault because we continue to pay it, and we rather be distracted and pay attention to history, how we can try to figure out something in the past that we could change this from, this being the situation, instead of just constantly being distracted and worrying about our distractions. I'm not against entertainment, because I always say you need an outlet,
right,
from the harshness of realities. But here's the problem with our society now. We would rather be weak and soft than actually deal with our realities, which will make us hard and stronger and better, believe it or not. But we would rather run from it. That's why you don't have men being men. Women don't want to be women, and families don't want to be families, and relationships are where we are, because we would rather take the soft route. We would rather take the easy route and just allow whatever to happen. It doesn't concern me. I'm going to cut it out of my mind, and I'm going to get caught up in this distraction. If I can give 24 hours or 48 hours to this distraction, then maybe the problem will go away.
So Dorian, let me ask you this, because I asked Brittany that this question, so I'm going to ask you: Would you rather stay in the mindset that you're in now, or wake up tomorrow and find out that it was all a lie?
Well, see, that's the problem right now. I'm in a world of, I already know that it is all a facade.
Let's do what I asked you.
We already
what you're
woke up.
thinking, what you're thinking right now, exactly your thought, how
Right
you
now.
think right now. Would you rather continue to think like this, or wake up tomorrow and find out that it was all a lie? Your thought process right now, how you think about the world right now. Would you rather continue to go down that road, or wake up tomorrow to find out that all that was just a lie?
Wake up. Listen, I can wake up with the realities of a lie, and I can be wrong, because guess what? I can always change my mind about something, about a feeling.
See, and I think
a
that's
thought process.
I think that's what scares people the most is who. To be honest, I'm saying it this way, and I get that some of us would rather wake up and realize, hey, we've been living in a lie. But I think it's more people than none who would rather keep that distortion, because to wake up and to find out everything you thought, felt learn,
believed,
all that. If you wake up tomorrow to find out that all that has been lies, that's a big blow that some people may not ever be ready for.
I think Dorian already woke up and found that out.
That's what I'm saying to you. The way he thinks right now, because he thinks he knows, right? But what if he wakes up tomorrow and find out everything he thought right now was the lie? That was the distortion.
I don't think I know everything.
I don't think that.
Well, and I don't mean to say
I'm the wisest person at all.
No, and I don't.
Like everyone else is.
I don't mean to say it like that, like in a negative thing, because a lot of things that you say are very truthful.
I know what you're
I'm saying you feel like you're unhooked right now. So do I. But would I rather stay in this truth that I'm feeling? I'm unhooked. Would I rather stay in this state? Or wake up tomorrow to find out that even in this state, it was still all a fucking lie.
Well,
Which one would you rather have?
For me, because I feel like me and Dorian be on the same page with some stuff. I can't believe I just said that, but I already feel like we already woke up and see that we are living in a lie.
You feel like you woke up, right?
I feel like we've realized that we are living a lie.
What if tomorrow?
But what would that mean? Like, what would be the opposite?
I don't know. I'm
so
saying,
that's why I don't.
Would you rather stay in where you feel right now?
I will, because I don't understand. For me, what would be the opposite of what has already been a lie?
And that's what most people are trying to.
They're lying now,
and that's what people are trying to avoid. They don't want that unknown. Right now, listen, I know so many people right now say, I'm woke, I'm walking in my truth, yada, yada, yada. And trust me, I understand, because I feel the same way. I feel like I've unhooked from the Matrix so many Yeti years ago. And this is why my thought processes are different than a lot of people that I meet. However, would I give that up right now to wake up tomorrow to find out it was all a lie? Because even in the walk that I'm walking in the unhookedness that I feel like I am, what if this is still the distortion?
What is it? Well, I would ask this one question. What other mysteries do you think lies out here?
That's what I'm getting at. Thank you, Dorian.
It's a lot. Yeah. It's a lot out here.
Like what,
that
though?
I still don't know about.
I mean...
That's what I'm saying. Like, what would be different that you want to know that you feel like you don't know is what I'm saying. We already know that living in this capitalist state is obviously a lie. We see that. Mm-hmm. We weren't supposed to be living like that in the first place. Mm-hmm. We already see that they've lied.
The United States of America is not the good guy.
It's not the good guy. So we know that. Yeah, so we also know about food. We know how dangerous food is. We know naturally how our bodies are supposed to work. Yeah. So I guess what he's asking and what I'm asking is, what
else could it be?
No, what else did you feel like is the lie part that you need to know the truth on? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. That's
the part that's that truth part that's unknown. When we say distortion or the truth, that truth part is that unknown part. If I'm living in distortion right now, the truth is the unknown part to me, right?
What do you think is
Am I right?
No, but what do you think is unknown right now that you like? What do you think is unknown
that I
right
don't
now?
know? I think the things about the aliens right now are unknown that I don't 100% know about, that I want to know about.
I feel that.
I think the
people saying that they exist.
I think that there are some truths out there about the other planets out here that I don't know about, that I want to know about. So I think that right now, that's all I'm saying is, when we say, the way I take it, would you rather stay in distortion, or do you want to know the truth?
I would
That's
have to,
us telling people to take away everything that they believe at this moment is true, and tell them that actually that's
I want to hear what Dorian has to say. What do you have to say, Dorian?
I would just say this much. You should allow yourself, all of us, enough space and brevity to allow that you can't change your mind on everything. And you're never going to know everything.
Hold on a second. We might got somebody to counter-check that. Carla, you're on there.
Hey, my bad. I got messed up last time. I was in a bad area. Hey, people do it all the time. What you talking about as far as that coming to realize? I mean, you look at all the MAGA people being real. They have realized that they were lied to. That it's been a lie.
Hold on.
And some
hold on.
of them still riding.
Hold on.
Go
We're
ahead.
about to merge you in.
All right.
G.
Yo.
Yeah. Dorian. Damn it.
Dorian. Did you merge it correctly?
I was about to ask this.
I think
Well, can I say, I just want to say thank you to Jennifer Lane because she is going in these comments.
Okay.
Thank you for tuning in and tapping in. It's a lot for me to read, Jennifer. Yeah. There's a lot for
How
me,
you hear
Jennifer.
about us,
How'd you hear
Jennifer?
about
We would
us?
love to know that.
Yeah, I love what you're saying. It's just a lot to read right now.
But go ahead, G. What was you about to say?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, I think the correct term is cognitive dissonance or something like that, if I'm remembering correctly.
Well, you know what? It sounds good. Damn it, keep going.
People do that all the time. So if we woke up, if everybody woke up tomorrow, you're gonna have some people. Everybody's going to, number one, go through grief, right? You're going to go through grief and mourning about it, and then you're going to go through the stages of grief, and then some going to accept it, and some going to keep grieving it. You know what I'm saying? And that it's just the nature of how we are, because it's one thing to just know something. It's another thing to have a belief in something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That goes a little deeper to your core. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm always want the truth, but I know, and this is what I was saying before I got cut off, I know sometimes the truth is going to be played with. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the source that truth is coming from.
Facts.
So it's like, I don't like to be lied to, but you know what I'm saying? If I don't like to be lied to, I need to quit going to the people that tell lies. I need to I need to go somewhere that's gonna get me truth.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, we deal with it all the time. Whether it's realizing your kid is a little gangsta out here in the streets, or realizing that your woman is a goddamn jump off. You know what I'm saying? Some people gonna accept it for what it is at face value, and some people gonna be like, "Nah, that ain't her." And then some people, they could see it, time stamped. They gonna say, "Nah, y'all played with that video. That ain't really her, or that ain't really him." That's just what it is. And depending on how strongly you believe something, that's how hard it's going to be for you to change or accept that that's not the way it really is.
What's a jump off?
Somebody explain to her what a jump off is.
Tomorrow, Jay.
Because I'm trying to understand what in the world.
I'm about to Google it. What?
All right, y'all. I'm about to jump off here. Hey, y'all have a great morning. Y'all have a great morning and one love.
Thank you.
Love. So a jump off is basically when somebody just go from one relationship to another.
Oh, because that's not what Google just said.
Fuck Google. I mean, girl, sponsorship.
I'm glad.
Sponsorship.
Listen,
No, because
I'm glad I
honestly-
didn't go with Google.
I mean,
I like the phone around in the competition.
well, even just going back to things in the medical field, I believe that every sickness and illness, there's a cure for it. I've always believed that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I believe that the science proves that.
Yeah.
That's just information that's hidden from you. I believe everything that you deal with on this planet, on this earth, there is a cure for it. For every negative on this planet, there is absolutely a positive for it.
It has to be.
It only makes sense because it exists, because that means that it's a solved problem. So I don't believe that people are, oh, that's incurable. Oh, no, it's curable. You just don't either don't want to give it to me, or you haven't found out what it is that cures it yet.
Yeah, no, I believe everything has been definitely found out.
Well, I mean, you're still learning about different plants, and you're still learning about different fruits.
No, but what you find out more quicker ways to get rid of diseases. However, I believe every disease has a cure already.
I believe it, yeah.
Because something had to come out of something.
Exactly.
In order to know what could hurt inward.
Well, this is why I believe the same thing with I believe like when you have a problem, even in life, if you're having a problem, that means it's a solution to the problem.
Yeah.
The thing that you have to do is the work part to figure out what it is.
Listen,
absolutely.
Because the reason there's a problem is because there's a solution. So like that's what I believe.
There's always, and whenever there's a problem, there's definitely a solution.
There's a solution.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You dig deep enough, you'll find it.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't have to dig deep. You just have to be translucent on what you're doing and definitely letting people know, like, hey, listen, it's an outbreak here. I think y'all need to leave.
Well,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not trying to, oh my God, I wonder what happened. No, what happened was this.
Right.
The bottom line, the data says this. I mean, because when you start looking, if you go look up the damn trademark on COVID, you'll be sitting there looking at the reactions of it. What are the attacks? And you're like, they should have known this.
Yeah, they did.
Hey, Jennifer Lane.
Yeah,
we're not sure if you heard us.
She got a lot.
Please let us know how you heard about the show. We would love to know that, and actually where are you located? She just
got some
said
dope stuff on that she said and she's talked about with entrepreneurship. It's literally like 2 pages.
What if someone, thing, or actual Jesus came tomorrow? But it wasn't for any of the reasons folks have been historically told.
Oh, yeah.
Some folks couldn't handle it.
Well, yeah, I believe that. Just like I said, a lot of people going to be surprised with all of this sin stuff, and they going to be real surprised with a lot of different things. But for me, I've always looked at it like this. What if he's actually walking amongst us now? Already.
Like,
because they was walking amongst them during that time and nobody knew who he was.
He was walking amongst them what?
Walking amongst the people
and she
that
said
time.
she want the next new real truth, raw truth.
Who? The next real
You know
raw
what was
truth?
Jennifer Lane.
You know what else is very interesting is that she brought the whole Jesus up. Even when he was telling them the truth,
they didn't.
They still weren't believing the truth.
You know, I just saw a video, and it was an alien meeting a human being, and he said, "Jesus, y'all are real," and the alien said, "Oh, you know Jesus?" And the man said, "Yeah, we know Jesus. You know Jesus?" He said, "Yeah, I know Jesus. Jesus is this," and like gave him all types of praise. That's my main man. Da, 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 da. This is what we do when we met him. What you do when y'all met Jesus? The human just looked left, looked right, looked at the alien, and said, "Killed him." The alien face was like, and I said, that is such a powerful video.
Sweetie, if somebody says that don't touch the stove, it's hot. People still touch the stove
to see if it's hot. Or how much heat they can handle would be crazy. Like,
that's crazy.
I'm that person. I ain't gonna lie.
If Miles touched the stove and I see fire going, he be like, "Hey, rah." Okay, I'm not gonna touch it.
Like, I'm not even gonna lie. My hand just got popped for touching the stove when I was just told it was hot. And I was like, maybe when
it's Andrew Lane's
hot to me.
It's who?
Jennifer Lane is Andrew Lane's mother.
Oh, okay. We know Andrew Lane.
Yes.
Nice, thank you. Thanks for tapping in.
I know we had to call her.
The Collective Detroit. Okay.
Carly,
I gotta bail my girl out. She just told that one all the way.
But no one knew but you, and you could have just let it ride.
Nah.
See?
The man said, well, we invite, when the first time he came, we gave him cookies and cake and stuff, and we had a good time with him. And he said, so we invite him back every year.
That's what the alien said.
Yeah, and so then the alien asked the dude, he say, so what did y'all do the first time he came to your planet? And the dude was quiet for like couple seconds. He say, we killed him. And well, that's why he ain't came back yet to where y'all killed him.
I know that's right.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. I got that.
I got that. Jay don't know.
Y'all have mine too. Don't act like y'all didn't have mine.
I just had to bail my girl out.
Please keep bailing her out because she said that all wrong.
Keep hope alive.
Mine had a special meaning to the people who had a special meaning to. Thank you, people. I know y'all out there.
You need to thank him. You need to thank him. Right. He say that ass.
Thank you.
Anyway, no, but seriously,
I just remembered the sponsor. She's so lucky.
Thank you.
Ooh, it was about
sponsors.
Yeah, we about to get out of here. Not only that, sponsors. Listen, starting next month, you guys will be able to use
She found Dream Tech. I can't see nobody's messages. I'm sorry. She said it was.
Tech?
This is what she found. This is her company. It did something with youth.
Okay, Dream Tech, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So listen, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hey, Dice.
Dice, thank you for having my phone blown up all week. I'm gonna get you back. Yeah, I'm gonna get you back. 409 phone calls. Yeah. T-Mobile called me, and not T-Mobile. Mobile like, hey, Mr. Dixon, let's see you have an extra traffic.
They wanted to make sure everything was good.
Yeah. Shout out to Dice.
It worked.
Yeah, it definitely worked, Dice. I can't wait, Dice. Ooh.
This is a great topic today.
It was a good topic because the reason I really like this topic is because people believe every damn thing they read.
Yeah.
And see. The Michael Jackson movie
Oh my goodness.
was the main
Let
thing
that
everybody
man-
talking about.
Let that man live.
And they were talking about his history, right?
Well, they were talking about him and Clay and Megan this weekend. I'm tired of both of them. Even though I enjoyed one more than the other.
First of all,
I didn't see nothing about Megan until this morning. I still didn't know what the heck
no
they were talking
light-skinned
about.
person would be able to handle all that anyway. Come on over to the dark side, baby.
Huh? Wait, what?
Don't worry about it. Okay, y'all.
Oh my God.
Michael, let Michael rest. That Michael
Oh,
done
my
gave the
God.
world everything he could, and he died empty. In fact, y'all killed that man.
Y'all did the last nail in his heart.
That man died empty. Leave that man alone. Let him
Yes,
rest.
please let Michael rest.
The movie is for entertainment purposes.
He gave this world everything that he had to give.
That man
let
died empty.
him rest.
Yes, let him rest. Thank you, Shani. Thank you, everybody's on the Rise and Ground Morning Show. Thank you to Calvin Deal. Thank you to everybody on the Rise and Ground Morning Show. Shout out to Cam, Gigi. And thank you for everybody Lake on the Rise and Ground Morning Show.
Todd.
Tia on the Rise and Ground Morning Show. I'd like to thank y'all.
Bye, y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
I couldn't no more.
On the show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday. Great conversation, guest appearances. 'Cause